Alright, so I created a, oh wow, I probably should knock this out. Okay, they can't get up, we're good. I created a mod pack, because, like, mod packs are nice to have out there, but this one's mine. It's not published, so it can't be downloaded right now. I might eventually go down there. That requires some legal shit that I gotta do, like making sure I have permission to use all of them and all that for a pack. Cause you gotta ask the mod users for a pack for reasons or for permission, all that. But hey, anyway, this is a mostly engineering pack. Also, hi everybody. I know it's been a hot minute, but life hits you hard sometimes. But I'm here and I'm back. I plan to put on another something out on Tuesday and something out on Thursday as well, because I'm off both of those days. However, so back to what I was saying. This is called the Wandering Engineer. I thought that it's kind of cool. I can actually show you why I called that. Let's go F4. F4. Because wrong button. There we go. Engineer, and it's the engineer villager line creation. So basically, it's a skin that I found and then I kind of altered a little bit, and it's a villager, but it's an engineering villager. Yeah, a type of villager doesn't really exist. And that you hear behind you, I don't know what is wrong, what mod is glitched, but there's an Enderman back there. I have not made him mad, but he is stuck in the mad, like the angry position, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like, he's upset, but he's not upset at me, which is odd, but okay. So, a little bit of details here. This is on, I'm using Terralith and Biomes of Plenty, both. They're both running at the same time. I have amplified World Gen set up too. So, we have ridiculously tall mountains, and so caves are already extensive with, you know, what they did with the thing, with the, caves and cliffs and all that. This just pushes it to a whole nother limit. So great expansive caves can have ridiculously high, like 100 block high, hell 200 block high, depending on the circumstances, ceiling, you know? I put in things like, you know, some quality of life things like dynamic lights, so that, you know, this is a torch. Kind of a cool thing though, if I go into water with this torch, it'll make a noise. I don't know what mod causes that, but yeah, that's the thing. Kind of cool. Also added, so because from the Regiment server, they had a plugin that gave you more enchantments, like tunneling. I don't have that installed, but like smelter, and it goes up by ranks up to rank 5, I think is the highest you can get to. But essentially, it has a chance to smelt the ore that you're mining. You can also have vein miner added in as an enchantment, so I can't just do it anytime I want. I have to get the enchantment for it, and it is a high level enchantment. But kind of some hero stuff I added. I added a mod that gets rid of the limit on enchantments. What I mean by that is I can now have, like, it won't ever say too expensive when I'm trying to add more stuff to my pickaxe. So I can have some insane stuff. Unlike other mod packs I've run though, I'm not running Slash Home. And this is also on hard difficulty, so I gotta pay attention. I could die. I left off here when I was last year because I wanted iron. I need iron, and I have almost none. So I had dropped down here to cave. I came across it while mining down, as you see. There is a portion of this I have not explored yet. I don't know if I can survive dealing with this stone gun. Oh, he is mad. I don't know why he's mad. Oh, that's it. I don't know what I'm doing. That's stupid. So, yeah, you see he has a lot of health. Oh, he's got an elytra. Oh, what? Huh? Wait, huh? What the heck? That's a thing? I know I added that. I knew that I had to go to, like, basically, allow mobs to just jockey whatever. Whatever? I was not expecting a zombie to then suddenly jockey a phantom because he has an elytra on. That's terrifying, guys. That's terrifying. I don't know what to think about that. That's don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that. I also don't have any more torches. I could go deeper, but I mean, there's a chance of things spawning directly behind me while I'm mining, so we're not gonna do that. But safe to say, the lower levels can now be explored here. Wait, I wonder if, cause I blocked him in there, right? Is he still here? Oh. Wait, hold on. If he is, then he didn't go very far. No, he just despawned. Oh, okay. Interesting. Also terrifying. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:37 at night. We need to go to bed. I will show the house in the morning. This is a tiny little itty bitty house. I made something just big enough for one person. Because obviously I'm playing by myself. And I don't plan on having villagers in this place. But yeah, let's step outside and then we'll get the cam on here. That's the other thing I added was free cam. Free cam is amazing. So I got this. I explored this area. I came out. I from there I saw this. Didn't see this like riverway. I was like, oh, there's room to expand there. And then I came around this corner, and I've been listening to like a lot of zombie stories lately. Like, hey, I survived the zombie apocalypse by building a cabin inside of a cave. And I was like, this isn't technically a cave, but it's an overhang. And the point being is like, I can now see the approach. So if mobs spawn, they're going to spawn here because that is blocked out. It's lit up. They're not going to spawn in there. They're not going to spawn on the little outcropping here where I have my farm because of the lanterns here. But if they spawn on here like round and they come in, I can see the approach. I can pull a bow and I can deal with them. They can only come from one direction. Later I might like add some stone and some dirt in here to kind of cover this up so that they can't fall down on top of the building either. But this is my little house. Got my little bookshelves here for my enchanted books. I've got my barrels here. As you can see, I have jade, so I can, things here. I got all this going here, and yeah. This is our humble little abode. And then, yeah, let's get the iron smelting. That would be very useful for a number of reasons, because we can go deeper soon. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, and then let's get some more, yeah, some more torches. Let me shut down for a moment. That's not good. Not good. 40 more. That's not the best, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? Ooh, actually, let's keep those C6 because we can use them for the, oh, we need those, actually. What am I doing? I need that. Let's see. Put that in there. Yes, there and there. Let's get another 8 loaves of bread. Go. Aha, 4. Look at that. Make ourselves an iron pick. Aha. There we go. I like that. And you can go here. Alright. Let's go see if these are ready to harvest. This is a trail. Nope. 7%. They're not yet mature. So also the seasons. I'll point that out real quick. Let me grab some seeds. I've used the serene seasons. If you're not familiar with that, that means that, like this. Right now, we're in spring, so this is going to grow slow. So carrots and potatoes will grow normally in this season. So will beets, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, wheat, I gotta wait till summer for that. Summer and I think fall for that to grow normally. But yeah, we got stuff. Let's get deeper in these mines. It's got a coal in this mine, which is kind of nice, but I'm gonna keep digging down, honestly, and we'll go from there. Where's that? Torches, 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 torches. We need that. So that would be skip. It'd be this one, and then there'll be that one next. So 2. Yes, I did right. So there. I'm counting 5 because that will give me. That gives me headroom. Oh, that's 6. I just realized that. That's a bit too much. Alright, well, we can fix that with this. Boop, boop. That was not the correct fix. The correct fix would be cobblestone. So, boom. There. Go. 3, 4, and 5. We're going as deep as we can. I'm trying to get down to diamond level. Or at least, deep enough that I can start getting gold and redstone and stuff like that. Because we can use that for contraptions and whatnot. Ah! I broke the one block. No. There we go. There are staircases with this too, which will help us build the walkway back up. Okay, wait, where are we at? Skip 1, and then skip 1. Yeah, there we go. Then we skip this one, and then it's... Why did I do that? It's not what we want. Right? Yeah, there you go. Huh. Oh, iron, look at that. More iron. That's good to see. We like iron. Like iron here. This is a very quick introductory episode, because I do have to render this before I go to work. Well, at least that's the plan. It may or may not work out that way. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it does, and I can get it uploaded and all that before I have to leave for work. Red had an earlier shift than me, and we got up there super early, so I decided, you know, heck, screw it. I'll walk back. Because my past few days I haven't been able to do that. My ankle's been hurting, so it's like, okay, I can't. I can, but I'm not going to put myself in unnecessary pain. However, it's feeling good now, so get some good rest and relaxation on it. Hey, look, more iron. That's helpful. We need more iron. Iron's always good. We like iron here. We are the engineers. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna patch that back up just so we don't have an open cavity that a hostile mob can spawn into. Look at that. Iron pickaxe makes it so much quicker. I'm like, I hit the map real quick. I have Zero's mini map and Zero's world map. I've set to 22 chunks because I like being able to see stuff. But yeah, putting out using a lot of this. That's kind of cool. There's a trial chamber over there. That's neat. But the look of it, we have a mine shaft kind of over there. Our home is here, I believe, so that's not terribly far away from our home. I don't see anything terribly close to us. I see this, but I don't know if that's as close as I think it is. But also, we just start at, you know, the funny thing is, I can say I started at sea level, but that doesn't really mean anything because you have amplified on. So sea level is a little bit higher than it would normally be because amplified. So, yeah, that's the thing you gotta think about. Oh, that's on the wrong one. Whoopsie. We'll fix that. And then putting it there instead, because that's where it should be. Yeah, getting there, I tell you what. Ooh! Deep slate. We've made it. We've made it to deep slate levels. This is good. Deep slate is a good product to have. It's also very hard to mine with stone pickaxe, so we're gonna, our iron pick is about to go. We're gonna switch back to our stone pickaxe so that we can get back to we can use iron for mining. I see a water pocket coming up here. That could be helpful actually. Yeah. Right. It's not fully in view from what I can tell. So as we go down here, they'll get more of the view. And what I'm talking about, if you can see that, oh, snap. It's this water pocket here. There's a water pocket. And we're getting close to that, but it's not fully rendered, which means that it's lower in elevation. Which is good for us, you know? By the time we get to it, we'll be set. Now we're fully in deep slate, and this takes a bit to mine. This is what we need our enchantments. Which is another reason I'm trying to get down to low enough levels. I need some diamonds so that I can make an enchantment table. And then we can start making our wild enchantments. Yeah, here we got there, and then there, and then yeah, right there. Cool. Almost gone down 40 levels since we last got our new torches. Oh, we're close on this. Oh, look at that. It is a flooded ravine, I think, because part of that goes into a cave. Or spills over into a cave and look at it. Which means we could very well have a nice place to mine here soon. And I also think I see a lot of creepers, but there's also a geode there too. I almost said whatchamacallit, but a geode. That's good. Geodes are helpful too. I think we're gonna drop right into water here in a moment. If that's the case, I'm happy with that. That's fine. I can work with that. Oh, pickaxe broke. Get another one. Plus, deep slate looks like pretty good. Cobbled deep slate looks cool. I like it. Let's see. Oh no, right over top of it now. Do a quick auger. Oh, let's do that. We'll do it like this. This is how you auger safely. Is it you stand over the gap and you dig one straight down. Like that, and then you dig the one you're standing on down. It's the safest way to dig straight down. So we're not gonna drop in the water. This water is a lot deeper than we were. Thinking it was. Oh, that's very deep. That's gravel. Interesting. What's down here? Oh, I hear it now. There it is, found it. Okay. That is fairly deep. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, I hear that. You hear that hiss? That was the torch. Not liking being in water. So it's a flooded cave, not a ravine. But still, there is a cave over here as well. Interesting to look at, you know? We'll have to lose our shovel soon. Is that lower, or is that... You know what? There's a way to fix that, actually, now I think about it. Do this. A little trick you guys can give you. I use white for this, but I put an S. S means search. Search this. Do that. It is below us. Okay, we're going to og down again. We know our path back up, but we're going to og down. Up there's the water again. More for the cave. Okay, so that's there, but there is a cave here. On that side, so... We can go this way. We can og this way. Alright. We know where it's at, so we're going to slowly, safely og down. Alright. And now you're pretty good, I like it. There it is. We found the cave. We'll do it. Okay, this is the og point right here. Dark purple. Og point. What is your name is that too? And it's AP. There's the marker. So we can remove that search thing. We don't need that one anymore. We don't need that anymore. But we got the og point up. Okay, what's down here? Is this a cave that goes nowhere? I mean, we saw on ooh, that's stone down here. That's good. Gold. That's also a good sign. We're level 39 too, so we could see diamonds here. Not a lot, but some. Some is better than none. Let's see. Let's go up there. What did I say? What did I say? Some is better than none. What did we find? We found some diamonds. Oh, 3 too. 3 is spectacular. A spectacular find. That's cool. Let's see if we can find some more over here. We have we know how to get out. We have that marked. There's any stuttering. Let me know in the comments. I don't think there is, but there might be. And it's hard to tell. Okay, we're gonna leave this last torch in my hands, so we've got the ability to see what we're doing. More iron here. Oh, that's an iron vein. You see it like that, spaced out like that? That's an iron vein, which means you're gonna have a lot more iron than usual, kind of spread out. Let's see if we can find any more easy diamonds that are out in plain view. Let's see anything here. Piece of bread. Oh, look at that. So we go to get ourselves a pickaxe, which is nice. get back to Og Point, which was right here. This way. I remember that. I was like, what am I going? Right here. Og Point is right here, so we're gonna do for Og Point, get opposite the side of the shaft from the marker. So, go, and then you just tunnel back up. Why I do that is because what I can now do is when we return here later, what we'll be able to do is use water to get back down safely. Like, I can set a waterfall up right now and then we'll just go all the way down. Well, maybe not. Let's fix that real quick. Let's make it so that that's a lot easier. 5, I think. Yeah, that should work just fine. That should. Oh shit, the water. What about the water here? But yeah, that should work now. Actually, I don't even need that there. It doesn't need to be there because that's a straight shaft. Oh, look, more iron that I didn't see. That's okay. So yeah, see now I can put water down this, and we'll be able to get down a lot quicker. So anyway, let's get our staircases back up, and then we'll take off. Nice. We're almost there. Not a big shaft. But that's kind of cool. Also, I think we might actually be able to meet that with this staircase. We might end up a little bit off, but we can probably tunnel back if necessary. And we can probe with the free cam as a means of not heartbeat sensor. It's a type of I forget how it's called. I don't remember the technology's name, but they use it for like scanning for where caves might be, so they can find lost hikers and whatnot. Kind of cool setup. The cool setup. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice little mine shaft here. It's nice, and it is. Oh wow, we were down for a whole night cycle. Yeah, look at that. But let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. We need it. We need it right now. We need to make the thing. Ha ha! Diamond pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Makes me happy. Glad I can have that. Let's see that. Oh, we're gonna have to make a whole lot of things just for deep slate soon, just because we'll have plenty of deep slate now too. Oh, we can make some armor. Better armor than what we have. Yes. All I've had is this gold helmet that I picked up in a ruin chest. Anyway, it was quite lovely to finally make a new episode. See you guys again. So, I'm glad to be back. And, yeah. That's quite nice. Let's get a picture here for the thumbnail. It's a nice little thumbnail. We need to get a chimney in here at some point. There we go. Alright, guys. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.